Hi, this is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. In this lesson we're going to learn 5 easy bass riffs in 10 minutes. So my challenge is to get them all done in 10 minutes and your challenge is to learn them in 10 minutes. So keep watching and you'll find the 5 riffs that I've picked. They're all famous riffs and I'm sure you'll know them all. There's a PDF that accompanies this lesson, so if you follow the link in the description below and put in your email address, I'll send that to you. It's really helpful to help you to learn and practice the bass lines after the lesson. So I'll start the timer, which you should see in the bottom of the screen, and I'll see if I can beat 10 minutes. So riff number 1, we're going to look at Day Tripper by the Beatles. So if I play that for you first, you can watch a close-up of my hands and then I'll explain how to play the riff. Okay, so we're going to start with an open E, that's the thickest string, and then we're going to use the 3rd and 4th fret, and we're going to use our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret and our 3rd finger on the 4th fret. And then we're going to use 2nd fret on the A string and 2nd fret on the D string, and use our 1st finger for both of those. So we can sort of start with 1st finger there, and then use the rest of the finger to play on the D string, so we don't have to hop like that. So all of that with the fret numbers 0, 3, 4, 2, 2. So then we're going to do the open string on the D, open string on the D, 2nd fret on the A string and 4th fret on the D string. So open on the D, 2nd on the A string, 4th on the D string. So up to there. With me, 3, 4. Okay, so practice that until you're happy with that. And then the last 3 notes are 2 on the A string, 0 on the D string, and 2 on the D string. So the 2nd section, 0, 2, 4, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 4, 2, 0, 2. And the whole bass line, 3, 4. So that's the main riff from Day Tripper by the Beatles, a classic Paul McCartney line. So riff number 2, we can look at Sunshine of Your Love by Cream, another classic line by Jack Bruce. So I'll play that for you again and I'll show you how to play it. So we start on fret number 7 of the G string, so the highest string, and use that with your 3rd finger. So we're going to do 7, 7, 7, 5, 7 on the same string. 3, 4. And then we're going to do 7, 6, 5 on the string below. So that first bit, 3, 4. And then the last bit, and that's 5, 8, 5 on the A string. And use fingers 1, 4, 1. So the whole lot, 3, 4. Seven, 7, 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 1, 4, 5. Okay, so that's riff number 2. Riff number 3, we're going to look at Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Another iconic bass line, and this one is by John Deacon. So this riff only has 3 notes. It's all on the E string, really easy to play. Start with 0, so open on the E string, and then we're only going to use fret number 3 and fret number 5. And easiest down there, I would say to play fret number 3 with your first finger and fret number 5 with your fourth finger. I mean, some people say always play one finger per fret, but down the bottom end of the bass, I've got smaller hands. It's up to you really, but you might want to bunch your hands together a bit more. So use 1 and 4, but some people might just like using 2 and 4. It's up to you entirely. Just play around with that and see what you prefer. So I'll play you the first bit. So that's all on E. Me, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For me, 3, 4. And it's 2, 0, 5. So all of that, 3, 4. 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 5. And then just to finish it off, so that's 5, 3, 0. So all of it. Okay, riff number 3 done. So this is riff number 4. So we're going to play the riff from Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. This is actually played on a guitar with an octave pedal, down an octave and a pick, and it actually sounds like a bass, but it's actually a guitar. I've actually made a whole video of this. I'll put a link now on the video, you can follow that. So if I play it for you first. So this only uses 5 notes, and it's on the D and A string, so the middle strings. So if we start with your first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and that's an E, and that's 2. So the 3 notes we use here are 2, your full finger on fret 5, and open D. So 2, 2, 5, 2, 0. With me, 3, 4, 2, 2, 5, 2, 0. Again, 3, 4, 2, 2, 5, 2, 0. And then to finish it off, just on the A string, fret 3 with your 2nd finger and fret 2 with your 1st finger. Okay? So the whole lot with me, 3, 4. So hopefully you got that one. And on to riff number 5, Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. That's just a repetitive bass line, round and round and round, just 4 chords. Okay, so just 4 notes for this. They're triplets, which mean that you fit, over 2 beats, you fit 3 notes. If you see that written down in the PDF, you'll see you put a little bracket with a 3 sign. So we've got just 3 notes on each chord in a triplet form, and I'll show you. And the first 2 notes are short, and you put a dot on the written music, and the last note is long. So if we start with our little finger on the full fret of the A string, and we play 3 notes, short, short, long. And then down to the 2nd fret of the E string, and then open on the A string, and then 2nd on the A string. So all we're using is full fret of the A string, the 2nd fret of the E string, open A string, 2nd fret of the A string. So with me slowly, 3, 4. Short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. And you can vary the pattern a bit if you want. You can just play at the beginning of the bar. or mess around and change the rhythm a bit more. So that's 5 riffs for you. Hopefully I've done that in under 10 minutes. When I edit it, I'll see. We'll have the timer on the screen. If you want me to do longer versions of the bass line, so I've got the whole bass line, then just leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll do that whole lesson. So download the PDF if that would be useful for you. Make sure you put your email address in, because I've had a few requests without email addresses, and obviously I can't send anything to you then. If you enjoyed the lesson, then please like it, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I've got loads more videos coming out. So check out my other videos as well. I've got a bass beginners series that deals with technique, tuning, note names, etc, etc. Also, I've got a bass line breakdown series where I look at different bass lines. I've also started doing a series on gig vlogs. There's one gig at the moment up there from a Charlie Brown Christmas that I did at the Albert Hall. I'm going to put some more vlogs in there where I talk about equipment. Maybe I'll look at some charts and explain how I play through those, how I practice. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Friday.